Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fatan. In this video, I want to show you how to make a game car. Okay, now in this one, we not use a cat sprite, so delete it by clicking the delete button. Okay, now first we make a play button. Okay, now we use a paint. Okay, now we use a rectangle. Okay, now the outline and outline size is 4 and fill it like this. The color is 55. Okay, now put on this. Okay, I'll make like this, put on the center and make a text to fill it black. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now type it play. Okay, now the font, select where you like. Okay, I use this one. Okay, now this put in the center. Okay, now duplicate it. If the mouse hover to this button, okay, now go to this, select this rectangle, fill it red. Okay, now like this. Okay, now go. Okay, that's supposed to be. Okay, so this is just the import upload sprite, and this is same. This is from the download. Okay, now don't use this one. We choose the car PNG. Okay, now like this, and we choose a sprite again. Okay, now search its car. Okay, now use the convertible too. Okay, now good. Okay, now go to custom. Okay, now this copy this one and go to the stage, and this one. Okay, in this one we go to this convert to bitmap. Oops, I just click. Okay, now convert to bitmap. Okay, now we fill it. This one, the color is 11 like this. Okay, now convert to vector, and we use this text and fill it black, and use the font where you like. Okay, car, like this one. Okay, now paste the convertible car to this. Okay. Okay, not car. Okay. Or you can rename it. So the game is not a car, that is racing car. Okay, racing car. But this have not a 2-player, that is only 1 player. Okay. Now let's make like this one, racing color car. Okay, now in this one we make a traffic light. Okay, now you choose a paint. Okay, now use a rectangle, fill it through this, fill like that, and we use this one. Okay, now keep on. Okay, now convert to bitmap. Oh no, don't convert. Okay, now use our outline that is practice is black. Okay, don't convert it. Okay, now size of outline is 4 like this. Okay. Okay, now we make this one. Okay, first we make a 3D like this. Okay, we make it like this. Okay. Okay, now convert to bitmap. Okay, now set color for this. Okay, now click on this and this. Oh no. Okay, now there we go. Okay, now make a circle. Okay, the first light is red. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now copy. Okay, and paste 2 times like this. Okay, now keep the position right. Okay, now this is a red and this is a yellow and this is a green. Okay, now make lips. Okay, now we make a paint again. We make a text that is car crash it. Okay, now fill it red. Okay, now make like this, car crash. Okay, now we make again. We go to paint, then we make a text like this. The text name is you went. Okay, now fill it the blue like this. Okay, now make like this. Okay. Okay, now we make this. Oh, sorry. So this one. Okay, don't use this. Okay, now go to Discord crash. Okay, now make a test on the bottom that is to play again. Press green flag. Okay, now put on this. Okay, now copy this all. Okay, and copy and we make a paint and paste on this. Okay, now the crash. Okay, now we added that is you win. Okay, now use a blue. Okay, now like this. Okay, expressions. Okay, now let's try go to the backdrops. Okay, now we make a road. Okay, let's try make a road. Okay, use a paint. Okay, now let's try use this one. We comfort a bit nap and we fill it. The road is more lightened like this. And okay, now we don't. We make a green like this. Okay, down to lighten, darken. Okay, now like this. Okay, now let's try make a road. Okay, use a brush. Okay, let's try pause the video. Okay, and there we go. I make a road. Okay, now let's try use a red dots for the booster. If the car touching this red, the car will be fast. Okay, now I use this and this. Okay, I think this is not good. Okay, let's try delete this. Okay, now try continue this one. Fill it. Okay, and you just use this. Okay, now try make a road. So I will press the video. Okay, now there we go. Road has been right. Okay, now out. Okay, now the road is like this. Okay, now I'll try go to the. Let's try rename this all sprite. Okay, now go to play. Okay, rename it play, and the car is car, and this comfort table too, and this traffic lights. Then we rename it the sprite is lights, and this one use this the tags, and this tags car crash. Okay, now in this you win. Okay, now the unit tags you win. Okay. Okay, now I want to go to the screen. Okay, let's try go to this. Okay, now go to the play. Then okay, now go to code tab. Okay, now go to the events, drag the when flag click. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag show, and go to the motion, drag the go to XY. The X we rename it 0 and Y is 10. Okay, now go to control, drag the forever and if then else. Okay, if then else. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the touching mouse pointer and go to the looks, then drag the switch custom to 2. Okay, now go to the control, then drag the if then to this. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the mouse down to this. Okay, now go to events. Okay, then drag the broadcast blah blah blah. Okay, now you click this one and click new message. The message name is start. Okay, start game. Okay, now go to the looks, drag height and go to the control, drag the stop all. Okay, now set to the descript. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag switch custom to blah blah blah. Okay, now click this. Okay, now go to custom one, that is the default. Okay, the play. Okay, now go to the car and go to the events, drag the when flag click. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag the switch backdrop to. Okay, backdrop to backdrop 1, that is the main screen. Okay. Oh no, that's not on this. Okay, so this is on the comfortable. Okay, no, not on this car. So edit in this comfortable. Okay, now go to the motion, drag the go to XY. The X is 0 and Y is -50. Ah. Okay, now go to the looks and drag show and go to the events, drag the when I receive blah blah blah. Okay, when I receive start game and go to the looks, then drag height. Okay, now let's go to the car. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, now go to the events, drag the when flag click. Okay, now go to the looks, drag the height. Okay, now go to the events, drag the when I receive blah blah blah. Okay, the start game. Okay, now set to the new message. The message name is start game 2. Okay, now go to the control, drag the forever and drag the if then. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the touching mouse pointer. Okay, or not. Okay, now go to the key space press. Okay, now space. Okay, now set to the A. Okay, the A key presses. Okay, now go to the motion and drag the turn left blah 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 decrease. Okay, so this is set to 5. Okay, let's try duplicate this. Okay, now duplicate to this one. Okay, my laptop is lagging. Okay, now in this one, in the second if key A. Okay, now set to the D. Okay, now detach this. Okay, now drag the turn right blah 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 decrease. Okay, so this set to 5. Okay, now go to the control. Okay, go to the control, drag the if then. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the touching color. Okay, now this one, if you touch this one, this red dot on this backdrop. Okay, my laptop is lagging again. Okay, now do this one. Okay, now go to the events, drag the broadcast blah blah blah. Okay, start game. When you make a new message, the message name is NOS, that is Nitro. Okay, NOS. My laptop is lagging. Okay, there we go. Okay, now go to the control, drag the stop all. Okay, now set to the this script. Okay, now let's go to the control, drag the if then. Okay, now go to the operator, drag the or to this empty line. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the touch thing color. Okay, now touch thing color the green, and you touch thing the color. Okay, now drag the touch thing color. Now touch thing color. The one at the top is lagging again. Okay, now touch thing color this outline. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag the switch custom to car. Okay, now and go to the events, drag the broadcast start broadcast blah 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 and new message. The message name is loose, and drag the this one stop all. Okay, now set to the this script. Okay, now drag the if then. Okay, now drag to the sensing, drag the touching color. Okay, now touching the finish line. Okay, this one finish line. Okay, now go to the control, drag go to the events, drag the broadcast. The broadcast name. Okay, now click on this, then click new message. The message name is win. Okay, okay, I typo. Okay, wind. Okay, now let's go to the control, drag the stop all. Okay, now all is set to the this script. Okay, now go to the events, drag the when I receive start game. Okay, all blah blah blah. Okay, now click this and drag and set to the NOS. Okay, now go to the control, drag the forever and if then. Okay, if then. Okay, my laptop is lagging again. If then. Okay, now go to the sensing, drag the touching color, red if you touch this dot. Okay, go to the motion, drag the move 10 step or blah blah blah. Okay, now the move -3. Okay, now go to the events, drag the if then. Okay, drag the if then. Okay, now put on this one and go to the sensing, drag the key, blah blah, press. Okay, now set to the A. Okay, set to the A. Okay, and go to the motion, drag the go to the sensing, drag the now go to the motion, drag the turn left and decrease. Okay, now 15. You get, now rename it 5. Okay, now duplicate it, and the if key depress. Okay, now turn right 5 degrees. Okay, now go to this one, the same on the up. Okay, now go to control, drag the if then, and go to the operator, then drag or, and go to the sensing, drag the touching color and left and right touching color. Okay, the first is touching the green, and he's touching the line. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag the switch custom to car. Okay, now set to the car. Okay, not. Okay, now go to the control, drag the stop. Okay, now set to the script. Oh no, we did not use this one, so we use the if then else. Okay, we use the if then else like this. Okay, now the stop the script to this one. Okay, my laptop is lagging again. Okay, now put this touching color to this one. Okay, now go to the events, drag the broadcast start game. Okay, now this set to this one, start game 2. Okay, Now go to the control, drag to my laptop is lagging again. Okay, drag to this one, stop all. Okay, now all is set to the disk script. Okay, now start go to the events, drag the when I receive start game, go to the looks and drag show. Okay, and go to the this one motion, drag the go to XY. Okay, the X is 100 196 and the Y is 118. Okay, now drag the point in direction. Okay, that is 0. Okay, because the video is too long, I will make the second part because it's too long. Okay, now thanks for watching this video. Okay, now that don't forget to save this project. Okay, okay, now let's try to save the project. Okay, now the project name is this one, racing car. Okay, now thanks for watching the video. If I have trouble on this part, sorry, and thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.